After the ceremonies, the VFW held a celebration at Post 2498 in honor of George Yered, a World War II veteran about to celebrate his 100th birthday.
Today we had our town of Needham's Memorial Day ceremonies. So what we did is George, who's a World War II veteran of the Army, celebrated his 100th birthday that is June 12th. So coming up in a couple weeks he'll turn 100, which is kind of unique for somebody who goes off to war, comes home, and lives a life and lives to be 100 years old.
He served in Okinawa. He said you learned to be smart, and that's how you came back alive.
The Battle of Okinawa was fought between April 1st and June 22nd, 1945. For the U.S., it was the bloodiest battle of the Pacific War. After the battle, George Yered was one among millions of soldiers who were expected to carry out the invasion of Japan. Fortunately, the Japanese surrendered in September, and he was able to return home. What made this celebration extra special for George was that it was the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic began over a year ago that he has been able to be out in public.
My brother and I basically were there. My husband would come down, and he didn't come here at all. We just never let him go anywhere. You know, he didn't go to church. Everything was closed, and he didn't understand it completely.
Now that George is able to socialize once again, I asked him what he enjoys the most.
Meeting all my friends and having my family here to enjoy it with me.
Well, he's always been there for all of us. It's how he was brought up, that you always took care of your family, and it's been passed on to us and our children, that we take care of each other, and my brother and I do everything for my father now. He's used to being in control, doesn't like to be told what to do.
You know, to me, something special about George, he's my comrade. You know, I mean, when we go in the military, at least I'm a Marine, you know, so I look at other Marines as my brothers. And, you know, something that's nice about the VFW is that I look at all these guys, I love them like my brother. You know, and that's what I find special about George. I mean, you don't have somebody who's so well educated, very well versed, and has done such an enormous reach of outreach during his life for veterans. And plus to have his family's support, honestly. You know, but I think it's great that he's turning 100. Hopefully we see 101.
The fellas that were with me, nobody was selfish. Everybody was trying to do their duty, and they all wanted to come home. I'm glad I'm home.
For the Needham Channel News, I'm Derek Reisner.